A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height. There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock, and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note, and he'll take care of the rest.
Well... this simplifies things. Our task is nearly done.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
That's just what I was thinking.
Furthermore, our party is composed of quite a few men.
'Tis surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
What manner of madness is this? It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Was an eventful...
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Well, we'll not find anything if we don't start looking.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Shall we be off? We've a report to make. Well, now that we've delivered the items on the list, I suppose we ought to report back to Sir Geoffrey. Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. A new destination calls to you, I take it. Say no more.
Oi, many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
There's a ladder here.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Do come again.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
A treasure chest. Oh, I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Fancy a gander? I'd find goods for sale.
Through and through.
Hey, all.
You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? Plight can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
Let us do everything in our power to render aid to those in need.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Sir Ocado is in need of our aid. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way? Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
We'd best report back.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few. One of us has been drenched. Tremendous work!
I just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further. brought luck! 'Tis a chest!
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. Pray, follow me. Tis this way. We've arrived. Just as...
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
Fancy a gander? I find good.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your... your vocation, come see me anytime. Do come again.
Would that I now had force to draw steel. If you're playing at Arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head is like to roll ere long. If you are in need of aid, pray say the word.
My bed calls and I shan't...
His armor's seen better days.
Doesn't anyone want to spend
What mood should they like getting cut open? I'll not stick my head where it'll get cut off. Here in Vermont, pawns are revered as servants of the Arisen, but not so here in Batal. There, they believe that some divine flame will protect them and dispel the dragon, and that pawns embody misfortune. In that regard, our countries couldn't be more different.
where I stand.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it. As soon as my
Fancy a
ship's done,
gander?
I'm
Mustn't let the
I
cat
find
see my
good sailor.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit. There's still that field to go to waste.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Now then, which way?
Fretting will get us nowhere. Let us pick a path and see where it takes us. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Go right ahead. So this is Melve. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory.
Pitiable Arisen.
Always sets me to
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate.
Melve doth not release thee from thy fate.
We must withdraw! This moment forth, thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. I'm sorry to hear that, though I cannot say I am surprised. Your burns could easily have killed you outright. A great many were bathed in the dragon's flames that day. All perished. save you. You must be special, indeed. How else could you have survived to return here?
I am of the Borderwatch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermund, currently convalescing in the capital, became Arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are Arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Lennart was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
I say we speak with anyone and everyone who springs to mind. You never know what sort of useful tidbits we might turn up.